Hey guys, so I want to make sure that we fully understand how to use this outline document. Remember that there are two outlines. You are going to use the political and economic reasons one if that's what you're arguing caused the Crusades. And if you're using the religious devotion one, that means you're arguing that religion caused the Crusades and not money and power. So make sure you're on the right document first, but they both work the same way. This outline is meant to help you just organize the information that you already have. So a traditional introduction paragraph has a hook, a transition, and a thesis statement. A hook is something that draws your reader in. Now, in the future, we're going to start working on how to create an interesting hook on your own. But what I've given you right now is 3 different hooks to choose from. So what you do is you choose one of the hooks. So let's say that I'm writing about my political and economic reasons. I'm going to choose the second one because I like that sentence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just erase the ones I am not using. Now, if I chose the second bullet point, that means I have to choose the second bullet point down here. They actually match each other. So what I have so far for my introduction paragraph is my hook. The Crusades remain some of the bloodiest and most violent wars in human history. My transition. Millions of people died during the Crusades, whether it was from disease or war. While many died fighting for their religion, most died for political and economic gain. Now, if your sentence doesn't say this, that is my fault, so please fix the typo when you get a chance. The last part of your introduction paragraph is the thesis statement. The thesis statement is a one-sentence argument that has 3 claims designed to set up your 3 body paragraphs. What you choose to put into these sections dictate what you are talking about in your essay. The order of which you list your reasons for why you are right is the order in which you write your essay. I cannot stress this enough. So whatever I choose, let's say I'm going to talk about trade first, whatever I choose to put in this section is my first paragraph. Whatever I choose to put in my second section is the third paragraph or the second body paragraph. And then you need to understand that everything you decide, like, yes, I want to talk about these things, that is now your essay. You focus on those 3 items. So my essay is going to focus on how Europe wanted to gain control over trade, how the Crusaders were able to earn money, how people moved from Europe to the Middle East and actually lived better. This is now my essay. So what I do is after I set up my thesis statement, I actually just copy and paste to claim 1. I copy and paste my second reason to body paragraph 2. And I copy and paste my third reason to body paragraph number 3. Now I know what each of my paragraphs are supposed to be about. My first paragraph, my first body paragraph is going to be about how Europe wanted to gain control over trade. What I do is I go to my packet. I go to my packet where it talks about trade, and I choose one of the sentence starters. So maybe I'll say, okay, document 1 states this. And so after I've chosen my sentence starter, I fill in the blanks. Document, let's see here, document 5 talks about the legacy of the crusade, or document 6 talks about how you can get money during the crusade, whatever it is, right? So I'm looking for the documents that back up my statement here. After I give a fact or a quote, I then go on, okay, this is important because that's the sentence I'm going to use. My analysis should be 2 to 3 sentences. So maybe I use this is important because, this proves, and the significance of this fact. So I have 3 sentences that explain why my fact or evidence is important. Once I do this, I do it again. I find a second fact, a second quote from a different document or from the same document. And I choose, okay, overall, I'm going to go, secondly, this is what you need to know as well, right? And so I keep filling in and erasing the stuff I don't use. You choose one of these statements down here to close out. Okay, so, documents 3 and 7 prove whatever it is. And I move on to the next paragraph, where I now find evidence for how the Crusaders were able to earn money easily. I keep going and going and going through this document. Thursday morning, what you need to do is you're turning in the outline. It should look like this. I should have an introduction paragraph, hook, one transition, a thesis statement. all your information just typed out, sentence by sentence, bullet point by bullet point. What'll happen is Thursday and Friday, we're going to have people look at our outlines to make sure that we've done them correctly and that they make sense. And we will then fix the formatting to make this into an essay.